Well, there's a nice opening shot for this video. I just been up in the bedroom here trying to get things straightened up, and I have succeeded. Today I'm going to be not talking about these jackets, though they're worthy of discussion. I'm going to be talking about my fine creek, Virginia Beach, and it's laying down on the floor ready for inspection, let's say. I started out this video wearing this beautiful Reed of Detroit, Michigan, this black suede trucker. I love this guy. Now I've got those hand warmer pockets, isn't this nice? Those silver buttons on there. And underneath it I've got this Lost World vest, which is going to come into play here when we do some a fit shot of the I call it the new Fine Creek. New and improved? I don't know. That'll be part of the discussion, I suppose. If you haven't watched the damage video that I did, the damage video I did the first day, the day I found it. It was left out in the rain for at least 24 hours during a pretty rainy period. I had been feeling ill, and it was out in my hammock area, and another with a sweatshirt that I'd probably just taken off, and well, I left it out there. No one's fault but mine. Fine Creek didn't leave it out there, and now I understand that Fine Creek even says, you know, don't get those jackets wet. Well, it was soaking wet. It'd been out there. It was, and it got finish damage from it too. So I'm not particularly proud of what happened, but I take responsibility, and it has nothing to do with Fine Creek. I'll get to the what did change on it. When you watch the damage video, is that, you know, it's a water soluble finish, and I don't know whatever they call their finish, which kind of dye that makes it, or paint, but it was like latex paint coming off there, and you can see that in the video. So to me, that's not edge wear, that's just damage that I did to the jacket. So I take responsibility for that, and I might have it cleaned up. I don't know. I thought about different options, but haven't followed through with any of them. Excuse me. Where I'm going, I kind of waiting for my cat to get off the jacket here on the ground, and so I can get down and do the measurements, because it's all about the measurements now, and the actual change in the size of the jacket. That's what the video is all about, and that's what it's going to demonstrate. The second video, or the damage video, excuse me, it shows the jacket after I'd gotten it out of the dryer. It came out, it was soaking wet. I mean sponge wet. It didn't have any apparent finish wear or damage on it at that point. I don't remember anything like that. And I've heard about people washing jackets and doing different treatments to jackets, and I had never done anything like that, so I thought, well, I'll throw it in the dryer. So I put it in a not a garbage bag, a garment bag. Well, it came out of the garment bag, and when I went down there and got it out, that's where that damage video starts. And actually in that damage video, it just flies, just laying there. It looks okay, except for it doesn't look to be shrunk that I can see. I did remember that if I got it wet, I had to get it out and wear it. That made sense to me. Get the mold, I had nothing else to do. So I wore the jacket, and it's turned out that it's a shrink to fit. It now is changed dimensions, and I think we'll just get to the dimensions right now. The cat needs to move. I just love this guy. It's beautiful. About 70 bucks delivered. It's not, I'm not selling it. No. Okay. I went to the website and got the measurements for the Virginia Beach. I bought this jacket, basically it was like new. It was sold on the no, it was on eBay. The seller of it has gone on to sell several other high-end jackets on the Fedora Lounge, and so I got it. It had basically not even any breaks anywhere in it. Sassy, you're gonna have to get off there. Sassy. Yeah, I know. Go. I'm gonna measure it on the back. To get the measurements I'm sure they used, or the way they measured. I'm getting 22. Ashley stretch, it could be a little 22 and a quarter. Nah, it's really pretty much 22. And I'm calling that the chest measurements. From self edge, the 46 had a circumference of 47 inches, and this is a 46. The 44 has a circumference of 45 inches. Mine, by these measurements, has a circumference of 44 inches. Pretty significant. I think the one that's going to really jump out at you is this length measurement. One of the knocks on the Fine Creek jackets was the length of them. And for a chucker jacket, you typically think, I always thought of a short jacket. And then some of them got too short for people. I'm going to get this good one. Wow, it's exactly 24 inches at this point. As you see it laying there, that's a 24 on there. The self edge, again, this is their measurements. I assume they're the same as Fine Creek. And these are the measurements I used when I bought this jacket new in December. Length of the 46. Remember, this is 46. 27.25. I'm getting 24. On the 44, the original length was 26.5. Again, I'm getting 24. Let's do the shoulders. I don't know how else to measure them but point to point like that. That shows 18. The 44 on the self edge is 19.25, and the 46, excuse me, is 20 inches. Again, the shoulders on the 46 are 20 inches, and on the 44, 19.25. I'm showing like 18. It's not really fudging. We'll do this. I haven't measured the sleeves on this yet. That sleeve comes out to I can't get the camera over here. If you like that angle, I'll bend it a little bit. That's pretty accurate. The sleeve's about 24. And on the original, the sleeves, the 46 was 26.5. And on the 44, the sleeves were 26 inch. Wow. I knew it changed. I didn't know it changed that much by the numbers. And I'm going to have to get this guy on and show you the kind of the change in things here. And why I've got the vest on to show you, you know, I can get something underneath it. Gotta get this flipped over. Well, I guess the bottom line is to me, it's a perfect fit. That's what it's turned into, a perfect fit. Sleeve length, everything. I've got it off the adjuster in the back, and before I had on the adjuster. Right now, to get it on that tighter side, I would have to, it takes some effort. So I got something I can grow into or loosen into. The collar, I really don't remember how that happened. I always wore the collar back up and just kind of wings on the side. Again, I got that Lost World vest on. Yeah. The Lost World jacket I'm referring to, there's probably a video on my channel. Someone might have gotten it. I don't remember. If they did, they got one of my favorite jackets. It was a 42, and like his jackets, if it was a 42, it's not going to fit me. A 44 will. And I couldn't, and it was like this. It was just kind of like this. The Pine Creek stuff has always reminded me of Lost World jackets. So there, I can get her on. It's a little bit better with another vest underneath it. I can get my hands out of it. The wear, I'm not all that into the wear. Let's call it damage. And I can probably get that touched up by Dina at Great Leather. She's just down the road. Yeah. You know, hopefully it's not been damaged. I mean, the leather core of it hasn't been damaged. I really don't think it is. I think I better keep wearing it or it might shrink into a different size. I hadn't looked at the size 42 measurements. Maybe that's what it's become. And it's pretty stiff still. It just has the right fit for me. You know, everyone likes their jackets fit a little different. So I got lucky. Like I said, it would have been a disaster with most other jackets, without a doubt. I wouldn't have liked to have left any of these behind me out there. No. So that's the story on the Fine Creek. I hope we can get some discussion going on it, and I know people have done the bath treatments and the hot waters and different things, so I don't know. That's what happened to mine by accident.